Yo, what's up guys, welcome back. So Blackwings for Master Duel with the structure deck, but made some small changes, I've added in some cards, right, next to the structure deck, obviously because this is a Master Duel, you have Ash Blossom, you have Maxis in the main deck. Other than that, I believe, obviously Call by the Grave simply because you want to negate your opponent's Maxi. It is what it is, you know, the minigame, and Allure of Darkness for those draws. As for the rest, in the extra deck you have Berserker as well. I'll leave, you know, a link to the deck list in the video description. Other than that, there are some extra UR points that I'm definitely recommending. I'm looking at Bardiche, I'm looking at the Raid Raptor link too. Exciter is not that important. Berserker is definitely something you definitely need, I feel, because you need more interruption. And Nothung, the level 6 Blackwing that for whatever reason wasn't included in the structure deck, and that's a bummer because, you know, that's an extra 30 UR points that you know need to invest. So it is what it is. Again, I've played the deck some time ago, like months ago, and it's a very similar list to the one that I was using back then. No Steam the Cloak main deck, because I prefer the second Vayu in the main deck, and I wanted to keep the deck, you know, at 40 sharp, or at least as close as 40 as possible to, you know, increase the consistency of drawing my combos. It is what it is with Blackwings. And the thing is that now I'm running, I guess 6 non-engine, well, 6 hand traps, you know, 3 Maxi, 3 Ash. You definitely need Ash for your opponent's Maxi, and in case you're going second. But the problem of this deck is multiple interruptions. The deck is so hard, or it's not that easy to play through multiple interruptions with Blackwings. As you saw, I believe the second replay has like an Ash Blossom. Ash Blossom kind of feels awkward against Blackwings, especially if, you know, if you only have like, especially if you have 2 Whirlwind on field but 1 Whirlwind, you can definitely use an Ash on that as an opponent, right? But double Whirlwind, I mean, your opponent is not going to Ash you. I feel, well, there are some choke points. Well, choke points. There are, you know, some ways to. I guess they could Ash your Vayu. I guess your new Vayu, your level 2 tuner, the one that sends up to 2 Blackwings from your deck to the graveyard for, you know, special summoning that level 8 synchro from the extra deck. So, short set. The major problem, 2, I guess, with Blackwing still, is that they are super reliant on Black Whirlwind. You know, Whirlwind, a couple of duels today, but these two, delicious. It's so reliant on Black Whirlwind, simply because, you know, those pluses, and without Whirlwind your end boards are kind of weak. And that's, you know, with like their in-themed support, the best the deck can do is maybe make their boss, you know, their masterpiece monster that it's not, you know, unaffected by other card effects. Or again, one of the new support bosses, the level, you know, the high level ones, the level 10 one as well, that you can freely synchro summon on field by banishing the materials from the graveyard. So that's all cool, but you need disruption. And a couple of those come here in the extra deck. You have Bane, well, you know, Hot Red, it's not Bane, but Hot Red, far right side. That's already an, you know, I guess, an omni-negation, if you can call it that way. Berserker, this one, I guess this is not a negation, but it's an interruption as soon as your opponent uses a monster effect on their field, plus, you know, big attack. And the Evil Storm Nightmare, I feel, is definitely fantastic. You know, like basically any 2 level 4 darks, get it on field, nice defense, and every time if your opponent special summons a monster, detach 1 to Book of Moon, that monster. So again, fantastic interruption. While I do prefer Bardiche, you could go for maybe a synchro-focused, only synchro-focused, because of the effect of, what is it, the new level 4, that, you know, I believe it can contribute itself to special summon a, what is it, a token, level 2 tuner, I think. But it locks you into synchro summons for that turn. So that's okay-ish, but I think that the potential, you know, at least the ceiling is so much higher if you're main decking the Raid Raptor link too, plus Bardiche, because again, Bardiche gives you like Fog Blade and Shade Brigandine as well, which again could be another level 4 on field. I believe here, the Ash, I mean, like let's face it, Ash is not going to be used on Whirlwind, right? Especially because of double Whirlwind. Ash on the Vayu, I guess, is okay-ish. Not the, you know, the new one, the level 2 tutor. That's okay-ish, but I think already had Sephiroth. Banish it off of, was it Allure or the level 6 one? I believe the level 6 one. The Sirocco 2.0. You know, the one that searches Whirlwind. So here, I guess the deck is not that hard to play. I guess the first, synchro that you're probably going to make, well, level 6 is nothing, nothing is needed. It's a 30C, CP, URCP, but it is what it is. You need that because of the extra potential normal summon, and then you can go for the new level 6, the one that Foolish Burials. I prefer the Vayu line, so that's why double Vayu is there, simply because I always want to have at least one Vayu in my my main deck. So Visuda is getting banished off of Berserker, and sadly the Evil Storm Nightmare is not putting the Moye face down, because again it hits special summon monster and you can't Book of Moon a token. So the Fogblade was definitely needed. One problem though is that the monster equipped with Fogblade, I cannot attack Moye, so that's a problem. So I need to go for my level 10 Armor Master. And as you know, Armor Master has like, what is it, a Brain Controls Change of Heart effect. Targeting, what is it, one monster with, is it Pledge counters, I believe? And because I banished Aster from the graveyard, you can give your opponent's monster that or all of them like a token, a counter, so you can gain control of that and eventually attack for a game. So a shorter video, shorter than usual, but I think everything is in the video. I like Blackwings. It's not top tier on Master Duel. It's not top tier in the TCG as well. It can do some cute stuff, some gimmicky stuff, but it's for now it's far too reliant on the older cards, and I'm looking at Whirlwind, basically. Without Whirlwind, it's super hard for Blackwings to win. There are ways, obviously, but Whirlwind just makes things much easier. And let's not forget, this is Master Duel, stuff like Maxi, the mini game, the multiple hand traps, just makes it much harder for this deck to compete. But, I mean, it's a fun deck. I definitely like it, and that's why, I got the cards for the deck list. Okay, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a comment or like if you enjoyed the video. Leave them signing out. Peace.